Hey, I'm Alex from Marc's Mobility, and in this video we're going to show you a Quantum Edge 3 loaded, so stay tuned. Before we get started in this video, I do want to mention that if you want to know more information about this Quantum Edge 3, if you would go down below in the description, we'll have a link for this chair and also for some of the batteries for these types of units as well. And also, if you would help us out, go down below and hit the like and subscribe button, and then a bell shape will appear down below the like symbol, and if you click on that as well, it will notify you when we release a new video to our YouTube channel daily. So now to go ahead and get started on this unit, what we have here is a 2024 Quantum Edge 3 loaded unit with 4 miles of total drive distance. Now loaded is going to mean it's going to have 4 electrical seat functions, it's going to have a 12-inch seat lift, it's going to have electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs. And we will go through all of those functions shortly here in this video. I do want to mention that these units do go about 6 miles an hour top end speed and do have a 300-pound weight capacity. Now, also, we're going to go over certain dimensions on the seat size as well. And I want to start this video with stating that these chairs are customizable. So if you are buying one of these from us, we would send you a measuring chart to get your measurements on whether it's the width or the depth of the seat and the height of the backrest, and then we would fit this to your size before it ships out from here. Now, some basic information on the Quantum Edge 3. It is a mid-wheel drive chair, which is going to be best intended for either hard top surfaces outside or for inside, because a mid-wheel drive is going to turn in the smallest turning radiuses out of the different types of drive configurations. Mid-wheel means you're going to have your 14-inch solid drive tire right here in the middle, and you're going to have 6-inch caster wheels that are going to rotate in the front and the back of the unit. Now, this unit does take 55 amp batteries, which once again, you can go down in the description below and see the link to the batteries on our website if you have one of these units and you're needing to order batteries. This does come with 4 tie-down points, whether you take public transportation or you have Q-strain type straps inside your vehicle. There are 4 tie-down points on this particular unit that you are able to tie the unit down with. You're going to have 2 motors, one on each side with a yellow lever. If you were to push this lever down, it is going to disengage the motor and allow you to roll it around. Now, do remember, it always has to be up in the locked position for it to recognize the electromagnetic brake in order for you to drive the chair. Also, it's going to have amazing suspension. Quantum has one of the better suspensions on the rehab chairs on the market, with these gold shocks is what's going to identify this as a Quantum Edge 3. The older Quantum versions had gray shocks, but the Quantum Edge 3, the latest version of these models, are going to have the gold shocks. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over some of the seat functions with you here as well. One of the most common ones that people like to see first is going to be the electric seat lift. Now this has an ICS, they call it an ICS, or I-access box is what Quantum calls it. It's basically a 4-function switch box right here behind your joystick, because you are able to do everything through the joystick. And if it has a function box back here, you can kind of not have to go through the joystick. You can just press one of the buttons and you will see how the seat will raise up. Now you still can drive this at an eye-level position, which is when you're close, obviously, at the 12 inches of height. You can see that I'm a 6 foot tall individual, so somebody that would be about 6 foot tall would just be a couple inches below eye level from my height or my eye level perspective. Top of the seat to the ground is going to be about 33 inches with this particular cushion. Reason I mention that is these cushions can change, and there's 3, 4, and 5 inch cushions. So with this cushion, you're about 31 inches or 33 inches top of the seat to the ground, which would mean 21 inches when you're all the way down in the lowest seat position. Once again, it will drive around just at a reduced speed. You will see on the joystick a level of an I symbol that pops up. That means you're in the eye level position and that you are going to be at a reduced speed. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the seat lift back down. And I do want to mention to you on here as well, this particular unit does have a swing away joystick. So you are able to swing the joystick away to the side of the arm. So if you want to pull all the way up next to a table to eat, or you want to swing the joystick out of the way so that you have easier access getting in and out of the unit, you do have that feature on this particular unit as well. The next function I'm going to show you is going to be the electric tilt. Electric tilt is probably the most medically necessary function on a rehab power chair. That is when you stay in a seated position, but the back and the bottom go back at the same time. So what that's going to do is it's going to take pressure off your lower half, apply it to your back, so it's going to increase the blood flow throughout the lower half of your body. that will help eliminate, or not eliminate, alleviate some type of pressures, sores or pressure points that you have on your body by applying your pressure to your back. Sometimes people use it to help reposition them in the chair as well. Now from this position, you can also adjust your legs. So there are some medical diagnoses that do need to get somebody's feet above their heart. So you can see while you're in this position, you can also raise your legs up to get your feet well above your heart. Now, just like I mentioned, other things are adjustable as well. These legs are also adjustable based on the person's height, so that would be adjusted before that unit left here. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the electric tilt back down, and you can do multiple functions at one time through here. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and I'm going to start reclining it back at the same time, just to save time for this video function. So you'll see here the tilt is all the way down, but the recline is still going back. So you want to look at what this is going to look at the maximum recline. It's close to 180 degrees, which would be a lay flat position, but this is what you would look like if your legs were all the way in the up position and your back was all the way reclined. So you would be able to sleep in this unit if you desire to do so. Now I'm going to bring the legs back up, and their legs back in, and the back up at the same time. I do want to mention on the joystick as well, you will have a green circle when you're in a normal safe driving position. If you do see that a red X on the unit, it will mean on the joystick, it will mean you're not in a safe driving position and the chair will not drive. So get more to an upright position or have your tilt brought back to a level state, and then you'll be able to drive the particular power chair. Everything on this unit is adjustable, from the seat to the back to the headrest. It's adjustable in height, it's adjustable in pitch, and it's also adjustable in depth. So we've gone over the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric legs. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this chair towards the front so that you can see it. What we're currently set up on right here is going to be a 21-inch wide by a 20-inch depth. Now really the pan is set up at 20 because 20 is the maximum size, but they put a little bit larger cushion on here. So you can go on the metal pan up to 20 or down to 16 inches, and then we can be somewhere from 16 up to about 22 inches in depth. So anybody 6'7", down to 5 foot tall, 300 pounds down to 100 pounds, we can make this unit fit for you. The joystick can go on the right side like it is now, or it can go on the left-hand side. Both armrests do flip up on either side for easy access if you need to use a slide board to transfer in and out of the chair. And this particular unit does come with a seat belt as well. So if you are looking for an amazing unit, the Quantum Edge 3 has many other functions that we won't go over in this video, but a few more things I'll show you is the foot plates do flip up, and you also are able to adjust the gap in between the foot plates. You can have them all the way together, or you can have them spaced out a little bit more. Now there are extra additional functions you can add to a chair like this. You can put an attendant control in the back. You can put leg lateral supports that keep somebody's knees from swinging outwards. So there's many other things that we can do to help with the purchase of this chair, to help fit it best for the end user. So if you are looking for something like this, feel free to give us a call at the number below. And then I'm going to go ahead now and take this outside so you can get perspective of what I look like sitting in this unit. Now what we have here is going to be the Quantum Edge 3 that is going to have that 12-inch seat lift. I was going ahead and just raising up that seat for you as well so that you can kind of see in a driving perspective of what it looks like at that high position. This one does have 4 miles of total drive distance on the unit, but it is a fantastic, this is a 2024 version with 4 total miles of drive distance. So you can see here, it is going to be at a reduced speed. It actually was at about 4.6 miles an hour, so a little bit faster than what I might have said earlier in the video. Looks like I was capping out at 4.6 miles an hour. Yep, 4.6. But you can see it's very stable. When you do raise the seat up, it actually tightens up the suspension a little bit so it doesn't flex as much on you. But once again, 6 foot tall, 210 pounds, so you can kind of get a perspective of the turning radius and how I look like sitting in this unit. This is actually configured pretty well for my size, but once again, we are able to configure this to anybody's size that might need this particular chair. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna bring the chair down and give you that top overall speed as well. But these types of chairs are gonna be great for hard top surfaces. We do have some Bahia grass that I'm not gonna take it out in there right now because it just rained quite a bit here in Florida and we don't wanna dirty the chair up, but it would go in harder top surfaces like baseball fields, soccer fields, things like that. When the seat is all the way down, we are gonna go ahead and see what this gets to. I know it's a little over 6 miles an hour, but let's see what we can get this up to. Yeah, I was getting like 6.2. So somewhere around that 6 mile an hour is going to be your top end speed. So if you're looking for a chair that does have a fantastic suspension, amazing drive, actually has a light function as well with headlights and tail lights, I'd go ahead and look at this Quantum Edge 3. Just give us a call at the number below.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.